Hi, I'm Diana Montford, the world's first transgender television journalist. Look it up on YouTube. Anyway, a lot of trans people all over the world are homeless. They are not dependent on drugs. They do not have diseases. They just have no money because it's very difficult to be a trans person and to get a paying job in the mainstream cisgender world. What do? Well, many years ago, I wanted to found a shelter for trans people, not trans young people. There are a lot of shelters for trans young people. I wanted to found a shelter for trans adults. And it never happened in spite of considerable effort. I thought it would be a good thing to do, but it's happened now. Hallelujah, it's happened now. Sadly, I had nothing to do with it, but it's happened now. My guest is Transman Jevon Martin, who is the founder of Princess Janae Place, a shelter for trans adults who just happen to have no money. You know, you don't have to have a disease, you don't have to be on drugs, all you have to do is be trans and need a place to sleep. And we're going to talk about that right now. So I think this is great. All my life, all my adult life, I've been trying to start this and you did it. Good for you.
Thank you.
That is great. I am blessed with a rent-stabilized apartment. Thank the good Lord, I've never been homeless, but it's a clear and present danger for everyone. We're just this far away from being homeless. All people, not just, well, maybe not all people, the 1% aren't. But I mean, most people are this far away from being homeless.
Yes, I say we're all one paycheck away from being homeless.
Exactly.
And I, too, myself, am privileged to have a home in the Bronx.
Yes.
And I work for the MTA,
exactly.
so I have a great job.
Yeah.
I have great benefits.
Yeah.
And I'm able to afford it. But for those that have a regular job that don't work for the city,
exactly,
it's very hard.
If you work at Dwayne Reed or something, you're going to have a really tough time having a roof over your head, you know?
Tough is an understatement.
Yeah. And now if you're trans and people don't want to hire you because you're trans, just any kind of job would be a blessing, and you can't even get that.
It's so true. That is so true.
And if you're not young and gorgeous and sexy, even being a sex worker is out of the question. So now
man.
What do you do?
Yeah, well, you end up in a shelter.
Right, and what do they do to trans people in shelters? They're not nice.
Oh, no, it's not safe at all.
But it's not safe for cisgender people
I was
either.
just about to say that.
Yeah.
It's not even safe for cisgender people as well. And the hard part is those are the ones that are discriminating against the trans
Yeah, even the
population.
guards, who often live in shelters themselves, discriminate against all shelter inhabitants, but especially against transgender ones.
Yes, and it's horrible. So I had the idea to open up transitional housing.
How'd you get the building?
Well, we didn't get a building yet. We're still fundraising for a building. So
I've told you this story before. In 2002, election night 2002, I went to the Speaker of the City Council. I was at a party. He just won. It was the after party. Gifford Miller, who's very nice and quite an empathic person. And I said to him, Gifford, look, please, we need a shelter for trans people. Can we have any building, anywhere, in any borough, just however dilapidated it is, we'll fix it up. And he laughed, not in a nasty way. He was empathic and he did understand that this was important, but he said, quote, "Oh, Diana, do you know how many groups are ahead of yours begging for buildings, looking for buildings for their own causes?" That was in 2002, in November of 2002. He meant well. He was very nice about it. So it wasn't Gifford it was just that there were no buildings available, you know?
So now, 14 years later, there are buildings, there are lots available. And the mayor himself is trying to end homeless. They went out, the police, they went out and they recorded how many homeless people were in the street, on the train.
Yeah.
There's data on this.
Well, you see it on every subway train.
And how many of them are trans? Or let's go even further. How many trans people are in the shelter system?
Probably a lot. Well, no, not a lot, because they would prefer not to be.
Exactly. But for those that are, it's not safe for them. Why isn't there a safe, adequate building,
Yeah.
space, transitional housing
Yeah.
for trans people?
Why isn't there? Why isn't there? So, are you making it happen?
Yes, we are. And with the help of Melissa Sklar's
Who's great?
and Kim Watson,
Who's great?
yes, they are, we are pulling together our resources and asking the community to come together and donate whatever they can to make this happen.
Donate what?
Funding, whatever they can.
Right.
Whatever. A dollar goes a long way, Diana. Okay, so I have over 3,000 friends on Facebook, social media, and Miss Watson and Melissa Sklar's. If each one would give $1,
Yeah.
we would have a down payment for a building.
Yeah.
$1. And it's not, we're not begging. We're saying just do something for your community.
Are you frankly talking about the rich white men?
No.
Who have all that money?
Everyone. $1, Diana, can go a long way. I'm so serious. Like, we need to take care of our own community.
I've been doing this
because
show
no
for
one else.
26 years, I know.
So you get it.
I've heard it so many times I can't remember how many.
So I'm going to make this happen by any means necessary. And the reason being is because the person behind what Princess Janae Place is for, Princess Janae.
Who was Princess Janae? Quickly.
Right. And Princess Janae was the, I'm getting a little misty there because she was a very, very, very a good part of my life and mentor. She was my gay mother. And
you are a trans man.
Yes, I am. And she was the epitome of drag, illusion. She was also a trans woman. And she owned the pageant world. She lived her life very humbly. She fed people. She gave her own clothes.
Wonderful.
And this is why I felt compelled to name this after her, because this is what we're doing. We're taking care of our own community.
And how can we get in touch with you? If anyone out there would like to contribute even $1, how would they get in touch with you?
Princess Janae Place at Gmail. You can email us. We're on PayPal. Send $1 through PayPal. Princess Janae Place at Gmail.
Okay,
we have a GoFundMe.
Okay. This is the lovely late Princess Janae.
Yes.
And that is spelled Janae, Princess Janae.
Yes, and she passed away of lymphoma cancer. So every year we donate a portion of our funding to lymphoma cancer.
That's wonderful.
Yes. In her honor.
Leslie Feinberg also died of lymphoma, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
This serious cancer is horrible.
Yes, it is.
It's taking good people.
It always has, since the dawn of time. But anyway, so, and this, by the way, her cancer had absolutely nothing to do with sexual activity or anything. Anyone can get lymphoma.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. And that's the reason why I said Princess Janae Place is a safe, adequate housing for trans people, you know, regardless to whether
Let's
you're
say,
infected.
God forbid, I lose my apartment tomorrow, I have no money, I knock on the door of the Princess Janae shelter, do they take me in? I'm way beyond teenage years. Do they take, or do they say, babe, door's that way, get out of here? What do they
So
say?
we are fortunate enough to be a part of the Bronx Trans Collective in the Bronx, which is 6 organizations came together in the Bronx. Richie Torres, thank you, shout out to him. He made this possible, yes.
Wonderful.
And so you come into the Bronx Trans Collective and you get an assessment and we see where you are and what services you need. And we get you ready.
What if someone doesn't need any service, like they're together, they're just poor? I mean, they're sane, they're employable in the sense that they are willing to work and able to work, But they have no money. What do you do then?
We have the job readiness program. That's why I said we have services.
I
we have
hooked
jobs.
someone up with that, and she said they have no jobs.
Oh, no, see, the ones that we have jobs. And if you don't have proper education, we will get you your GED. We will also send you for trainings. We have several trainings. DOH does trainings.
The woman I
Chikatili.
sent to it, though, was 61, and I wonder if that might have had something to do with it. And she was somewhat contentious, sort of she'd been hurt a lot, so she was always looking for some kind of insult, you know.
Okay, all right.
And that might have had something to do with the fact that they had no jobs, she said.
That could be the issue.
Excuse me, yeah.
But we do have services for elders. And like I said, there's programs for each person. It depends on what their necessities are. And everyone needs something different.
By the way, this lady, she didn't have her rent. And I called her city council member, Inez Dickens, told us to go to hell. Not in so many words, but that was the gist of it. Called her assembly member, I forget who that was, also told us, adios. Finally, I called Letitia James, the public advocate.
Brooklyn.
This lady got her stuff taken care of. She has her rent now indefinitely, thank God. And this is an intelligent person. I mean, the lady in question, the one who needed her rent, had worked all her life, had lost her job because she transitioned. Nice.
Okay.
They sued her out of her pension. Nice. So, but the wonderful Letitia James came through for her and arranged rent and a stipend, I would imagine.
We love Letitia James.
Yes, we do.
She takes care of us.
Yes, she does.
Yes. And she responds on social media.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Yes, yes. And this right here can be done by us, the community.
Not unlike what Callan Lord was when it began, by us, for us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just like Ali Fournay.
Yes, but that's for young people.
I love Carl.
Did you see the show that I did with him?
Yes, yes. And
it's on YouTube.
That's that's another area. So we are actually fighting for the Department of Youth Shelter to extend the age to 24 for services.
You should extend it to like death, you know?
No,
like
for
from
the
birth
youth.
to, yes, but old people have a harder time getting any kind of money than young people do.
But there's money for young people. So let's extend that to 24 so that we can take care of that demographic of the youth.
All right, what do you do with 74, 84, 94, 104? How do you take care of those people?
Well, fortunately, we haven't gotten that high, but we do have someone who is 67, and we found her a place.
That's good.
And she's doing very well.
I'm so glad.
Yes. And
many trans people have worked off the books all their lives and will not be getting Social Security.
Yes.
And that's a huge problem.
Yes. Public service, public assistance helps us. And we manipulate a little here and there. You know, we give out of our own pockets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But everybody's totally on the up and up. No one's cheating.
No. I don't mean manipulate like that. I mean like we give our own money to assist these people.
Honey, I can't tell you how many times I've emptied my pill box of hormone pills and handed out everything in my wallet. And if I hadn't had a Metro card in my purse, I couldn't have got home because people need so much. It's impossible to say no.
Right.
I mean, it's impossible. These people need food.
But you have to have something to get something.
Right, yes.
That's just like with ID.
But
you need ID to get ID.
Yes. Well, yeah, but I got my name changed and all that, and a birth certificate changed here in New York City, thanks to Cuomo and de Blasio.
Yes, yes, we love them.
Yes, we do.
Yes, yes.
If only they loved each other. It's very difficult. But anyway, so how can people contact you again? The Princess
Janae Place.
Princess Janae
Place. Yes.
It is a shelter for trans people. Does it exist yet?
No, not the actual building, but we do, get access to services.
Yes. So if you're a trans person and you live anywhere near New York,
yes,
and you have no money, and you need a place to stay, You might like to contact the Princess Janae
place.
And while they don't have a building right now, they might, no promises, but they might be able to find you somewhere to crash.
Yes, we will. Yes.
Yes, you heard it. How do they contact you?
Princess Janae Place at Gmail. But they can call. And our number is here, 315-303-2255.
Okay, and we'll be giving both the email and the telephone number before we go. So get a pen now. We have like 12 minutes left. Get a pen, pencil, so when we give it again, you have it.
Yes, yes. And this is so dear to my heart, once again, because it's a person that I knew.
Yes.
And loved.
Well, not unlike Ali Fournet, who was a person
I knew
Carl
as
knew.
well.
Yes. You knew Ali Fournet?
Yes, I knew Ali Fournet.
Oh, how amazing.
Yeah, I've been around for many years.
Oh.
I'm 46. I've been around for many years, yes.
I've been around much longer.
I know, you told me.
But anyway, hey, and
I've been around Miss Watson, Kim.
I love Kim. We all love Kim Watson.
Love Kim. She's taking me some of everywhere.
Oh yeah, she's great.
I've gone
and
all
she's
the way
a great soul.
to Philadelphia with her.
She really is a great human being.
Yes, yes.
She really is.
She started me doing this trans work.
That's great.
Yes, we both started at another organization, and she's just been pushing me.
Yeah, she's really great. And you'll be seeing Kim Watson again. She's the founder and president of
CK Life.
CK, which sounds like a Calvin Klein perfume to me, but okay.
Yes, community
CK,
kinship.
Yes, CK, well, no. Yes.
You see?
Rumor has it Calvin Klein might be a little gay. But anyway, I don't think he needs a shelter, though. I have a hunch. But anyway, yes, wonderful Kim Johnson, who... Watson.
Yes.
Why did I say Kim Johnson?
I don't know. Do you know a Kim Johnson?
I do. A fashion expert, actually.
Ooh.
Kim Johnson Gross. She's wonderful. She's very nice.
Look her up.
Yes. She's a very wonderful lady. But anyway, and she's cisgender, by the way.
I'll still look her up.
Yeah, well, she's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, you will be seeing her on future shows. Wonderful Kim Watson, and more Melissa Sklar's, and more the gang. We're a small stop company. You'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. With some good news.
Yes. I hope.
Oh, I do have news.
What?
So we just recently received a grant.
From whom?
The grant is from Public Health Solutions through the Department of Health.
Wonderful.
So they're going to be helping us with development.
Well, that's nice, but you seem to have it pretty much developed. I mean, it wouldn't be nice if they helped you with bricks and mortar,
And I said that, but it's baby steps.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So they will be assigning us a parent organization to show us the ropes.
That's good. Although I think you would pick it up instantly anyway, but somebody has to get a salary in the parent organization for showing you the ropes.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm learning. Okay.
House of Cards.
I'm learning. Okay. But you know what? We accept it, and we're going to move on.
Absolutely.
Make this happen.
Yes, you have to. And there are more trans people every day.
Yes.
Yes.
We know, but the community would be surprised.
Who's the community?
The cisgender, the LGBTQ,
yes,
and all the other letters.
Yes, yes.
They would be surprised.
I once introduced a prominent gay politician, a white man, quite wealthy. He's a lawyer. I won't mention his name.
Okay.
To a lovely street lady I know named Eunice, who's a lady of color. You may know her.
Yes.
I thought he was going to die. I said, and here's my friend Eunice. He literally jumped back.
I
went in
Miss
to
Eunice.
smack him. And I thought, well, you're going to help us a lot, aren't you, buddy? I didn't say it, but I thought that was like so fucking rude.
I love Miss Eunice.
I've known Miss Eunice forever, and she's a sweetheart.
I could sit and listen to her all day
Listen,
talk about her story.
She's way better than this guy, and this guy has a ton of money.
Oh, my goodness.
And I thought that was just so rude,
She just got an award.
She should.
Audrey Lorde Project gave
I'm
her
so
an award.
glad,
Yes.
and she certainly should. And my point is this. Just because somebody's in a suit and tie and has a lot of money and he's Mr. La-di-da does not make him a good person. Sometimes someone in the street can be an infinitely better person, you know?
Yes, yes. And Miss Eunice has been around for years, many years.
Oh, honey, she's older than I am.
Oh, my goodness, I just love her.
I love her, too.
She tells me stories about Marsha P. Johnson. And
I knew
Sylvia
Marsha.
Rivera.
I knew Sylvia.
Yeah.
You know?
My first, funny story, my first time meeting Marsha, I thought she was nuts. I really did, because I didn't know her.
It was easy to think. She really did say, pay it no mind all the time.
Yes.
For real. She really
yes, but the way she acted, I was like, what's wrong with this lady? Because I didn't know her.
Yeah.
You know, just watching from the outside.
Yeah, yeah.
But now that I'm a part of the community, I get it.
Yeah.
And I see from the inside. And now I know why Sylvia was always yelling at people.
She had to. When she was dying, ESPA, Empire State Pride, were hectoring her on her deathbed. Well, we can't exactly give you everything you want, Miss Rivera. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? She's dying, and they're telling her, we can't give you total trans inclusion. You have to understand this. And she's dying of liver cancer at 52. In her hospital room, they're telling her this, when she has like 15 minutes in front of her. Can you believe that?
Of course. I've seen this, and to me it's disgusting.
It is.
And that's why I love Melissa Sklar
I love
so
Melissa
much
Sklar,
for
yes.
advocating for us.
Yes, yes. Well, she hooked us up.
Yes,
she said,
did.
you have to call Jevon. I'm terrible with names. We had to write it down. You have to call Jevon. And I'm so glad to be here in New York. Yes. So, I mean, you know, she said you have to have him on your show, so I'm having him on my show.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. So, now remember, if you have no money and you're trans and you don't have a place to sleep and it's getting cold or it's broiling hot or you're in a dangerous place, you contact the Princess Janae Place, and we'll give you the number and the email, and they'll see what they can do for you. No promises, but they'll do their best.
Yes, we will do our best. And we are located at the Bronx Trans Collective, 937 Summit Avenue in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we'll be giving that again, too. So, is there anything you'd like to say to trans people out there?
Oh, wow. Yes.
And that's our camera.
Oh, and this is the camera over here. Okay. This is new to me. I love this. So, if you are trans and in the New York City area and you would like to volunteer for Princess Janae Place, we would love to have you come to the Bronx Trans Collective and help us get the word out about Princess Janae Place, and also help us with a new survey that we will be distributing in the city area to collect the data on how many trans people are actually homeless in New York City. And we need this. It's very important so that we can show the mayor that we do exist and show them what we need, and that's safe, adequate housing for trans people.
I think Mayor de Blasio more than gets it because he chaired I'm one of the people, along with Melissa, who helped change the law and get trans inclusion in 2002, 2003. And Bill de Blasio, our mayor, as we shoot this, chaired the committee and was most empathic and sympathetic. I think any future mayor might need to know that trans people do need shelter from the storm.
Yes, 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 yes. Definitely.
Okay, now, and you take both trans men and trans women, I would imagine.
Yes, and gender nonconforming.
And gender nonconforming.
Yes.
So whatever you are, whatever you want to be, if you're queer, they're here.
Yes, yes. No one gets turned away. And that's something that we in our community needs to understand, that you do not turn away your own because their family turned on them, their friends turned on them. So we, as adults, can take care of our own. We should take care of our own because we know what we need.
And you don't have to be a beauty queen, and you don't have to be a leading man. You can be of indeterminate gender, that's fine.
Yes. Androgynous.
Yes, yes. And and you can be of any race.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
You can be white, Latino, black, Asian,
Yes.
Native American, Indian from India.
We do not discriminate. We accept everyone. We just want them to come and do your part. Do what you can. We're not trying to expect anything other than what you have to give. That's it.
And if they just need a place to sleep, that's okay too, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now let's give everything. The
Okay.
email, the telephone number, and the address.
Okay. So it's Princess Janae Place at gmail.com. And our address is 937 Summit Avenue in the Bronx. It's not too far from Yankee Stadium, so you could take the 4 or the D train, 161st Street, Yankee Stadium. And it's 4 blocks from there. And the phone number is 315-303-2255. That is my direct number because I will be the one handling.
Wonderful. You don't palm it off on...
Yes, I don't pass it on to anyone else.
And you won't hear,
A recording.
we're sorry, no one is here right now, but if you'll, yes.
Exactly. And I answer the emails. And this is very important that we spread this word wide and far so that we can make this happen. And remember, it only takes $1. $1 goes a long
And
way.
if you don't have $1, show up anyway. Nobody cares.
Yes, show up
It's
anyway.
for you. It's by you, for you. And if you just need just to sit down, just to get off your feet, to get out of the cold, out of the sun, out of whatever, go. Be happy. You're with your own. We're your own. We're your family. Anyway, my guest has been Mr. Jevon Martin, founder of Princess Janae Place, a homeless shelter for transgender and gender nonconforming adults. You do not have to be 18. You can be 98, and that's fine. You do not have to have any money. I'm Diana Montford. This has been the Diana Montford Show. Hey, even if no one else loves you, I love you. And I'll see you next time, and you take real good care of yourself because you're the only one you have. And I love you a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye. Anyway,
That's
this is
amazing.
wonderful that you're doing this.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy for you that, the Princess Janae shelter, for want of a better term. And when I said Princess Janae, the bag fell over. Did you notice that?
And that's her favorite color.
Purple. Yes. Anyway, and this is great. This is fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Now let's take a little break.
Okay.
That was a great show.
Fine.
That was a great show. I'm
Well, that
happy
was
you
short.
came out.
I love
Well,
that.
that's why we're doing another one, and then we
Okay.
show them separately.
Yes.
What are we
okay.
doing next?
The Black Trans Advocacy. So I'm New York City president.
Fabulous. And I'm the New York City president of the Smokers Union. I shall be right back.
Okay. I'll be here.
Okay.